Hello folks, J-Foo here, and as you may have known, it was the month of giving thanks for things that you were thankful for. And now that the demon turkey has been slain, I can now give you guys my top 10 games that I am thankful for. This doesn't mean it's the top 10 games that I think are the greatest or the best or my favorites, just games that I'm thankful for in a really meaningful way, if that makes any sense. So that being said, let's get this underway. There will be one game per franchise on the list because I don't want to clutter it up with games from like same franchises, or I will just lump one franchise together in the list as one bullet point. So with that being said, folks, let's start the party.
Mass Effect, a game I thought I would absolutely detest. And then Stormy got me to play it, and well, I loved it.
Told you you would like it.
Shut it, Stormy! Time and a place, man. Time and a place. Starting through the first game and all the way through the third, seeing the game's story evolve and change based on what you, the player, actually did, really made this game very personal. And even though the third game got flack for its ending, I thought it wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. But I do understand where they're coming from. What? EA was pulled before the Better Business Bureau? For the ending of the game? And they agreed with them? What the hell? That mess aside, you cannot deny the personal feelings you get when you have to weigh the good and bad in your actions, and deciding if what you did was the right thing to do. But just like in real life, once your choice is made, you can't take it back. Unless you load a previous save, and then it's alright. So I was really wanting a new game for my DS one day, but I didn't have enough money for a brand new expensive game. So I went bargain hunting at various game stores and finally found an odd game dubbed Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Objection! The style that box presented me was intriguing, and I found myself shelling out the cash for the game, which was about 15 bucks at the time. I started to play the game and found it odd. It was like reading a book, but then it slowly starts pulling you into this mindset of you trying to figure out and find out who the killer is to prove your client innocent. There are twists and turns, comedy and emotion, and in the end, I fell in love with this game. So much so that I've played almost all the newest games ever since playing that first one, save for the newest one and one that was never released outside of Japan. Damn you, Capcom! Damn you to hell! I will get my revenge. First you cancel Mega Man Legends 3, and then you don't release all the Ace Attorney games in America, let alone making Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then releasing Ultimate Edition 3 months later, with like 4 times as many characters, and if you own the original copy, you're screwed because you can't get the Ultimate Edition characters as DLC. I will see you drown in your own blood, Capcom. Drown! If you couldn't tell by my Pokemon safety video, I love Pokemon. I haven't had time to sink my teeth into any of the new ones as of late, but Pokemon Red is honestly when my first adventures into immersing myself into a game began. I socialized with friends, traded, battled, and got made fun of on the playground. Man, I miss those times. And it was the first time I ever 100% completed a game with sheer determination, no cheating, to obtain all 151 Pokemon. Yes, 151. I got Mew, legitimately. It wasn't easy, but it's a game I'll never forget. And then I sold it to my science teacher for about 10 bucks. I know, I was such a fool.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
This is a game that I couldn't see myself liking. When people would beg me to play it with them, it wasn't fun, even though they said I would like it. But when I actually got to start playing the game by myself is when I started to love the game. And then it was a blast to play with other people, if you couldn't tell from my past.
Oh boy, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I would run, 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 run!
My old Let's Play days. But the fun I had in this game only got better when I mastered playing the psycho himself, Krieg. He's crazy, logic doesn't apply, and most of the time your goal is to inflict pain on yourself to hurt others more. The game has an expansive world, fun characters to interact with, and is just a blast to play with friends. One of the first few games that I owned was the original Mario trilogy. As a kid I was garbage at it, especially at the original Super Mario Bros. But I managed to get better at it with age and managed to beat Super Mario Bros. 2 and 3. But not Super Mario Bros. 1 because I still haven't beaten it to this day. One day, Mario. One day. Though honestly I inherited all my Mario gaming skills from my mom. Not to say moms can't play games, but my mom was an ace at only two specific games, Tetris and Super Mario Bros. 3. She could farm lives so well in the game that the game eventually stopped keeping track of them. And then Super Mario World came out, and I fell in love with the games all over again. You know, I've gotten so good at the game that I've memorized most secrets, and if I take advantage of them, I can beat that game in a little over an hour. So boom, Bowser, take that. Eat it. Unlike some, the original Super Smash Bros. Was not my first Super Smash Bros. Mine was Super Smash Bros. Melee. And say what you will, in my opinion Melee had a far superior roster, tighter controls, and a just much more pleasant feel to it than the Super Smash Bros. For the N64. I know, hate me, I'm not a purist like most video gamers, but most of my memories playing Melee came from when I was in a band and we would eat pizza and play Smash Bros. Between jam sessions. Yes, I was in a band. Or more like we dicked around and ate pizza and played Smash Bros. All day, but hey, it was fun and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. And lo and behold, Mega Man Legends is on this list. This game holds a special place in my heart. And Capcom had announced they're going to make the third game. Mega Man Legends! Capcom! Why Capcom? All I wanted was a third game! Capcom has canceled Mega Man Legends 3. What is this? Capcom! Capcom! Mega Man Legends! Capcom! Mega Man Legends! Canceled Mega Man Legends 3. Capcom! Mega Man Legends! Capcom! What the hell does that mean?
I will see you drown in your own blood, Capcom. Drown!
It's one of the few games that really drew me into the story, and it kept me determined to keep playing the game. I would get to a hard part and maybe take a week off from playing the game, but eventually I'd come back to it with even more vigor and skill. Kinda like when Vegeta let Dende almost kill him to make him stronger.
You green thing, heal me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you over the smell of my people's blood on your hands.
Come back, Magic Man.
You know, but with less blood.
Got something that might interest you. What are you buying?
Why, Resident Evil, sir! This game is hands down one of my favorite games in existence. It's the epitome, in my opinion, of action horror. When I first played this game, I hadn't played a scary game since Resident Evil 1, which I never finished at that time. So this game scared me out of my mind. In fact, it took me forever to suck it up and continue playing after Dr. Salvador showed up. Who is Dr. Salvador?
Chainsaw.
The scariest thing in the world when you first load up this game. But why am I so thankful for a game that made me have to buy new underwear? Because it just exudes atmosphere. Sure, the story's pretty cheesy and hammy.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire.
I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off? Women.
But honestly, most of these games are. And the action just gets so intense that it just draws you in. I wouldn't trade this game for the world, or to keep myself from soiling my pants in fear. Good morning, Chrono. I never heard of it when I used to play my old NES, but then a buddy of mine told me about it.
Hey, it was me, wasn't it?
No, Stormy! It was a friend who actually loves me!
Oh, boo-hoo, crybaby.
Anyway, the game immediately hooked me when I started playing. The character Chrono looked cool, the situations he landed in were humorous, and then you get tasked with saving the damsel in distress. Yeah, cliche I know. But it's not like that throughout the whole game. In this game, you travel through time and eventually learn that the world, i.e. the future, will be destroyed by a beast called Lavos. So how far into the future? Well, I'm glad you asked. In the distant future of 1999. But what really threw this game over the edge were the minds behind the game, aptly dubbed by Squaresoft as the Dream Team. Yeah, got a lot of ambition there, Square. The Dream Team consisted of Nobu Uematsu as the music director. Yes, the very same Nobu Uematsu of Final Fantasy fame. The character and sprite design were by Akira Toriyama, and if you don't know that name, then just stop watching this video. Go on. I'm still here, I'm waiting. I got time. Toriyama is the same mastermind behind Dragon Ball Z. And last but not least is the creator of the Final Fantasy franchise, Hironobu Sakaguchi. And together they made a game and an experience that I'll never forget.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
Last of Us was just an amazing game and an amazing experience. It messed with my emotions and made me feel and cry for people that, one, I did not know, and two, weren't even real.
Please don't. Oh no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. 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 Please.
You root for them. You want them to pull through. You want them to be alright, even though the chances of that happening are slim to none. And honestly, just look at that view. Can't beat that, can ya? So this is where my journey ends for this video, folks. Let me know what games you are thankful for down in the comments below. And if you're so interested in my channel, please subscribe to be notified every time I release a new video. And if you would be so inclined as to like and share this video, it would really help me out. And with that being said, folks, I will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye!
Let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of. Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
Okay, it's me. It's me. It's me. Look.
It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to do.
I just realized for
Swear
the
to
first
me.
time he's still wearing the watch his daughter gave him at the beginning of the game. Oh my
Swear
god.
to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
Friggin', and there's gonna be they just announced the sequel. Like, I fucking love this game. God damn.
Millie, she comes to make me feel better when I'm sad and stuff. And she heard me get excited and was worried about me. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Last of Us 2. I'm so excited. Aren't you excited? Are you excited? Oh, you excited?